people, Utah, I'll tell you what. We're going to be here for a couple hours. Get comfortable. Bring the best libs that Utah has to offer.
That man did not deserve to die. Sharing your viewpoints to the world does not deserve death. Even if you... I don't give a shit what views he shares, right? I don't care. Sharing your viewpoints, right? And honestly, I believe a respectful way does not deserve death. I don't care if you think it's anti-black, anti-woman, anti-whatever. Sharing your viewpoint does not deserve death. We lost the plot. It is insane when civilized people, right? A civilized nation cannot have civil discourse. I don't give a shit if you agree with me, if you disagree with me. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You don't have to agree with everyone. You shouldn't agree with everyone. But it's discourse, right? It's talking. You know, like shit like this, right? If you are happy, if you belittle his death, if you don't care about what happened to him, then you are no different than the people who assassinate MLK. You're no different. You're no different than the people who assassinates Lincoln. You're no different than anyone, right? That assassinates anyone for talking. You're not for just believing their own beliefs, for expressing their own opinions. We are a country, right? One of the tenets of our country is freedom of speech. One of the biggest tenet of our country is the freedom of speech. To die for expressing it is insane. I think we lost the plot, right? You people have become so addicted to politics, so consumed by politics, by, I don't know, stupid social issues, that you will take a man's life because he's not your fucking echo chamber. A man that's a husband, that's a father. You people are disgusting. I swear to God. I mean, when the left says that they are, that they care, right? That they care, but who do they care about? Only if you fucking agree. That is it. They only care if you agree. Right? At least the right, you know, it's fine. You don't agree, it is what it is. At least. It really saddens me. It really does. He did not deserve to die. This political shit is disgusting. This lack of care, this addiction to politics, to caring about our race, to caring about our orientation, to caring about what side of the political aisle you're on. You people won't be happy until, you know, we have a civil war. You know, just being different, right? Having different opinions, having different skin tones, being a different gender, that should be fine for being killed, correct? Because you don't care. You don't care, right? Here's a man that all he did was just voice his opinion. Hey, he got killed, right? And then you wonder, this is the insanity where we don't view each other as human beings anymore, right? We don't view each other as human beings. If you're not in the same echo chamber, I don't like you. I don't like you, right? This is how we view things now. If we are not in the same echo chamber, I don't like you. I don't care what happens to you. Hell, I maybe even wish violence on you. I may even wish bad things for you. This is why we don't, you know, the right doesn't care about the left doesn't care about the right, women don't care about men don't care about women. We are heading towards our destruction. It is what it is, I guess. It is what it is, because when you don't have sympathy, right, for a man that just got killed in broad daylight, in front of his family, right, in front of dozens upon dozens of people, you don't care that he got killed purely because of a difference of opinion. You are a disgusting human being. So this is why I'm saying where the left is insane, where honestly a lot of people are insane. As a black person, right, you have the audacity to, you know what, hey, someone got killed for their opinions. But yet, you get mad if someone get killed for their color, the skin tone, superficial shit, right? You would hope, right? You would hope that the left would be more sympathetic, would be more understanding. But you would hope certain people like this, right? Who complain, who scream victimhood because of, oh, people mistreat me because of my skin tone. People treat me differently because of my skin tone. People are violent to me because of my skin tone. People are, try to kill me because of my skin tone. You understand that, you know what? It's not right to try to be violent to someone. It's not right to try to kill someone because of their opinions. But no. Because it's not your same echo chamber. It's not your same people, right? Not your same skin tone. You don't care, right? Whatever, right? Whatever. This is disgusting. This shit is disgusting, right? This is why we forever be divided. Forever be divided when we don't see each other as human beings. So Charlie Kirk just passed away from the insanity, right? The getting shot in the neck. This is the disgustingness where, and you know what? And so many people online are cheering it, right? Particularly in the comments, they're cheering his death, or don't care. It's like another day for them, right? This is the insanity that I'm seeing, where having a difference of opinion is deserving of death, deserving of violence. If you have a difference of opinion, there shouldn't. The only consequences, right, should be of, like, when you're having conversations with people, it's just the difference of opinion going back at you. That's it. You shouldn't be getting violence, right? You shouldn't be beaten up or killed because you have a difference of opinion. This is the thing where then I find so many people, right? He's like, oh, you know what? He didn't understand that, he had a difference. All the things he spouted. That's why he got hurt. Wow. Did you cheer MLK? Right? No. Oh, because he's black, right? Because you agree with him. Just because you agree with someone, right? That's the insanity that's happening. We cannot have just civil discourse. What is wrong with us? What is wrong with so many people? Where's human decency? We're having civil discourse. The man was respectful. He didn't call people out of their name. He wasn't disrespectful to people, or he wasn't like mean or bad. It's like, seriously, he was talking to people, right? He had his view, you had your view, you had a conversation, you either come to some common ground, you agree to disagree, on your way. It is not deserving of death to have a difference of opinion. What is wrong with so many people? It's just tiring. It's just really tiring that we are at a point in our nation that we can't just talk to each other. We can't talk to each other. We don't need echo chambers. We don't need to agree, but talk to each other. If we don't agree, fine, we walk away, or we move on to another subject. But it's like, so many people have hate in their heart, right? And this is particularly from the left. You are the people who scream to the world about empathy, love, caring for each other, or, it's like, seriously, the hypocrisy. This is tiring. And you don't realize that because of this view of hate, because someone had a different opinion of yours, it is okay for now this woman to be a widow, his kids to be fatherless. So many people in this world are disgusting, particularly in our country, particularly on the left side, right? You prove you are no better. You are no better than the people you complain about. You people are disgusting. You people are disgusting. You people are why so many people just don't like, why Trump got in office, because of people like that, right? Because of people like you. People who are switching sides, that's because of people like you. Absolutely disgusting.
I'm not saying she deserved it, but I'm saying God's timing is always right.
These people are absolutely despicable. Remember, this is the same side that's telling you they're about doing the right thing and about being virtuous and about supporting people and about doing the right thing. These people are disgusting. They're not saying, hey, praying for him, hope he recovers. No, they're cheering the fact that a man was out speaking to a crowd in public, got shot in the neck, and blood was spurting out of his neck like it was a water hose. And they're cheering it on. These people are disgusting. It hasn't even been 2 hours. Absolutely disgusting. And I have some more things I want to say, but I want to wait to get confirmation on who the shooter was so we learn more about their intentions and why they did what they did. But these people saying these things, disgusting. Now, don't forget, it's interesting because the same thing almost happened to Donald Trump. So again, I want to wait for more details to come out before I say much more, but it's interesting how all this dramatic high level of violence is happening against people on the right and not the left. That's just an observation that I've noticed.
You killed him because of a difference of opinion. You hated him because of a difference of opinion. The right needs to stand up. We need to band together. This is disgusting. This man only expressed an opinion. That's it. Opinions. This man was a law-abiding citizen. This man, he loved his country. This man was a family man. And because he wasn't a fucking echo chamber, because you didn't agree with him, you have to kill him. You have to celebrate his death, even worse, right? You celebrate his death. The left is anti-American. The left is disgusting. They're scum. Absolute scum human beings. You can't even have civil discourse. Because you don't agree with someone, because you can't debate someone correctly, because you can't even talk to someone correctly. You need to kill them. That man did not deserve to die. He was a good citizen. He was a family man. He was a good American. He did not deserve to die.
We don't know any of the full details of this. That we don't know if this was a supporter shooting their gun off in celebration, or so we have no idea.
We cannot hate the mainstream media enough. The mainstream media is responsible for this. The left is responsible for this. The gaslighting, the fear-mongering. And if you think that this is going to shut us up, it's not. We're going to fight 10 times harder for Charlie. You do not get to just kill us because you disagree. This will make us stronger and less tolerant of your bullshit. This is the result of the leftist media constantly fear-mongering, constantly pushing lies down the population's throat, and at some point they need to be held accountable and responsible. This is political. And how do we live amongst a group of people who want us dead, who believe the mainstream media's lies, who think we are worthy of dying because we disagree? We will never shut up. We will never be silent. We will be louder. We will continue Charlie's fight. We will do it more united, with the clear goal of abolishing the woke mind virus. Charlie wanted discussion and debate. He wanted to open up conversations. The left couldn't handle it, so they shot him. First Trump, now him. This is evil. Evil. And the left is responsible.
What if childhood could hold eternity?
To my great fellow Americans, I am filled with grief and anger at the heinous assassination of Charlie Kirk on a college campus in Utah. Charlie inspired millions, and tonight, all who knew him and loved him are united in shock and horror. Charlie was a patriot who devoted his life to the cause of open debate and the country that he loved so much, the United States of America. He fought for liberty, democracy, justice, and the American people. He's a martyr for truth and freedom, and there has never been anyone who was so respected by youth. Charlie was also a man of deep, deep faith, and we take comfort in the knowledge that he is now at peace with God in heaven. Our prayers are with his wife, Erica, the two young, beloved children, and his entire family, who he loved more than anything in the world. We ask God to watch over them in this terrible hour of heartache and pain. This is a dark moment for America. Charlie Kirk traveled the nation, joyfully engaging with everyone interested in good faith debate. His mission was to bring young people into the political process, which he did better than anybody ever. to share his love of country and to spread the simple words of common sense. On campuses nationwide, he championed his ideas with courage, logic, humor, and grace. It's a long past time for all Americans and the media to confront the fact that violence and murder are the tragic consequence of demonizing those with whom you disagree day after day, year after year, in the most hateful and despicable way possible. For years, those on the radical left have compared wonderful Americans like Charlie to Nazis and the world's worst mass murderers and criminals. This kind of rhetoric is directly responsible for the terrorism that we're seeing in our country today, and it must stop right now. My administration will find each and every one of those who contributed to this atrocity and to other political violence, including the organizations that fund it and support it, as well as those who go after our judges, law enforcement officials, and everyone else who brings order to our country. From the attack on my life in Butler, Pennsylvania last year, which killed a husband and father, to the attacks on ICE agents, to the vicious murder of a healthcare executive in the streets of New York, to the shooting of House Majority Leader Steve Scalise and 3 others, radical left political violence has hurt too many innocent people and taken too many lives. Tonight, I ask all Americans to commit themselves to the American values for which Charlie Kirk lived and died, the values of free speech, citizenship, the rule of law, and the patriotic devotion and love of God. Charlie was the best of America, and the monster who attacked him was attacking our whole country. An assassin tried to silence him with a bullet, but he failed, because together we will ensure that his voice, his message, and his legacy will live on for countless generations to come. Today, because of this heinous act, Charlie's voice has become bigger and grander than ever before, and it's not even close. May God bless his memory, may God watch over his family, and may God bless the United States of America. Thank you.